Hi.
Alright, we back now?
Yep. Sorry, my mom called.
Alright. You just disappeared. I'm like, oh shit, something happened.
Yeah. No. My mom just called.
Okay, so you were on talking about so you took up a shift yesterday. That's why we had to move it to our talk from yesterday to today.
Yeah.
So why are you still so tired, my guy?
Bro, I woke up and I was just like, I was just tired, yo. 10-hour shifts are hard.
Oh shit, 10 hours.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Then I'm not gonna even question why you're tired anymore. Fuck, 10 hours.
Yeah. Worked Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But I got paid $25 an hour for yesterday, so that's not too bad.
Was it because of overtime or
Yep. Because
pickup
it's a
shift?
holiday,
Oh
right?
shit. Oh yeah, because yesterday was Family Day. I keep forgetting that. I just remember that I had yesterday off. That's all I remember. But yeah, no, that's good. I mean, I saw your new fucking Rolex, man. I'm a little pissed about that. Kind of want to steal it. Not gonna lie, out of all the Rolexes you had, this is like your
Hold
nicest one.
up.
Like the other one.
My mom's calling again. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna try not to flip out.
Let's see. Come in. Join. Post a snap. Streaks.
So I guess I don't even have to leave to pick up a phone call.
Yeah, you don't have to leave. That's why I had to
Yeah.
because the last time you left, I had to end the call, the end our live because someone else tried to join it. I'm like, no.
I have packs when I get phone calls, so I don't know what to do. I just click buttons.
Oh, okay, that's all good, man. It was just someone else was I was gonna have to start having a conversation with someone else. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this is
No,
not gonna be random stuff with
phone
Mara.
calls scare me, yo. I don't like phone
Look how
calls.
scary you.
Bro, I've had this phone. Here, hold up. Let me show you some. I've had this phone for a year now.
All right.
My total call time, I'll tell you my call time right now. Um, cellular data. Don't want my data. Call time. My total call time is 1 day and 9 hours. So that's 33 hours total.
You've had for okay. Wait, I gotta check in mine now. Wait, what type of phone do you have?
iPhone.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah,
Makes
we
it
don't
hard
speak
for me.
broke.
Yo, I have an iPhone and a fucking Samsung. Fuck
Why do you
off,
have
man.
two?
Because of you dumbasses who have an iPhone and continuously need me to FaceTime them. I can't fucking FaceTime with a Samsung, so I had to go out and buy an iPhone. Fucking hell. Let's see. Um, total call time. I have no idea how to find that shit on my phone. Uh,
Yeah, I couldn't help you if I wanted to. I don't know.
fair enough, man. I have to go get a new. Oh shit! I was supposed to get a new phone this weekend. Fuck, forgot.
Do you get your phone on like tabs?
Yeah. I lease my phones because then afterwards I get to keep the phone anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Because originally I actually bought a phone and then would buy a contract with an unlocked phone.
That's just more
But
expensive.
it wasn't just that. It was because I was buying the company OnePlus,
Mm-hmm.
the China flagship. It was really cheap compared to Samsung and Apple. So I was like, all right, I'm okay with it.
How
The
was
only
that phone? I
problem
heard a
was
lot of good things about it.
it's really really good except for one fucking stupid feature. After about a year and a half, it decides to lock down itself and encrypt all the data and delete itself. I don't know why it does this, but every phone does it that I've had with OnePlus. So if you forget to back up your data, you're fucked.
That's so
And
weird. That doesn't make
I
sense.
know. So like that's why I had to switch to Samsung because I got the OnePlus 3T, and then
Mm-hmm.
one day it just did that, and I'm like, well, shit, I don't have anything backed up because I didn't have any reason to really back it up,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like for me to unlock it, I had to literally send it to like one of the or the tech centers for OnePlus in Markham. I had to like pay $50 for them to unlock it and reinstall it. I'm like, oh, okay, nah, I'm just gonna. The phone's getting old anyways. Might as well just go buy a new phone. I get like $50 isn't a lot, but
That's kind of stupid though.
I know I was surprised by that. But like
That's
I
a
thought it was just
pretty big turnoff. I don't want to have to deal with that if I'm getting a phone, you know?
yeah. The thing is, I don't know if they do with the newer phone. This is like the OnePlus 3T, so this is
Oh, that's
like
pretty
maybe
old.
yeah 2 or 3 years old,
Yeah, because what are they
right?
at right now? The One Plus 8, right?
Yeah, so I don't know if they had the feature on that one, but anyways, like nowadays, like with the 8, they're like climbing up to the same prices as like Samsungs and like
Because they
Apple.
can't.
Man,
There's no way for them to function their company by keeping it such a because they're not making. There's no profit margin.
oh yeah, right. So I decided, you know what, Samsung itself is a better phone anyways. It's a
Mm-hmm.
lot more reliable, a lot more products for it, so I can connect it to a lot more things.
My mom
Um,
has a Samsung. It's actually really nice.
yeah. I'm the
She
only
has
one in my
the
family who doesn't have an iPhone, like a proper
that same
proper
with my
iPhone.
mom. My mom has the S10 Plus,
Oh shit, yo,
and then
I'm trying to get the 20.
I have the
Yeah.
11, and my dad has the XR, and then my brother has my old 7.
Jesus, my brother and my dad both have iPhone 11s. My mom has the 11 Max. Right now, I have an S9 and an iPhone, I think 8. And I'm planning to get a I think I'm trying to get the either what was the newest one? I can't remember if it was a 20 or 21 that came out recently.
S20, I think.
Yeah, I know,
No,
Like, cause I was
S21. Nope,
yeah,
S21.
yeah, cause I was trying to get with the Rogers. I know they have like a bundle with them. All my family already uses Rogers for their phone
Hmm.
plans. So we're like, oh, might as well go with another one from them. Plus, it has 5G, so
I
it's worth
honestly,
it.
I couldn't care about 5G. I don't give a shit.
I don't either. But okay, wait, let me check real quick. Let me see what
Sometimes my phone
Rogers
runs on
pricing.
3G and it loads my Instagram, and that's just fine for me.
I like that. You're low maintenance, man. Jeez.
Oh, fuck.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. Let me see one thing, because I want to know is the difference in pricing for like if I leased a phone like Samsung Galaxy versus I think the iPhone 12 just came out, right?
Not
So
worth
let's
it.
see.
Don't buy it. Don't buy the 12.
Oh fuck no, it looks ugly as well. Looks like the
No,
I don't know.
I wouldn't say it looks bad. It's just it's not worth the money. If you want to get
Really?
a good phone, yeah, you might as well get the 11. It's about the same in terms of on the spec sheet.
Yeah, because like to me, okay, here's the thing. I like the thinner feel of it, not like the bulkier one. I don't know why. That might just be me,
The 12 is
right?
chunkier than the 11.
Yeah, I know, because it's following the old like casing basically, the
I
old
like I
format.
like I like the square casing to be completely honest, but I don't think
Really?
I'm gonna pay that much more just to. There's no point in me upgrading because it's according to specs it's the same, so it's like not
That's
worth it for
fair.
me.
That's fair. All right.
I'm gonna
So
wait
let's
until
see,
next year until the 13 comes out, and then I'm gonna
and
get the
then you're
Pro
gonna go for one.
Max.
All
Yeah, I'm
right,
gonna.
Pro Max. All right, all right.
I just want a bigger phone.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, wait, let me check. So Rogers, so the leasing for Samsung Galaxy S21 G, it's $21.50 per month. And there's like some other added shit onto it as well. And now the iPhone 12, just a regular one, is 34.75.
iPhone's more expensive like that. It's stupid, but
Yeah, but like the actual like phone itself, like iPhone 12 is cheaper than the Galaxy 21. I don't know why it's sold like okay.
yeah.
Damn, all right. I mean, even like the Samsung S20 Plus for like the last version
Hmm.
is 2,000, and the iPhone 12 is only 1.1K. Which,
But see, here's the thing. It's like every Samsung phone is like top of the line, but every
yeah,
iPhone is not top of the line because they have different models and stuff, right?
that's true. That's true. I
So
mean,
like Samsung only releases the like in the for the S10 at least. I stopped following
yeah,
Samsung after the S10. They had the S10, then they had the S10 Plus, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But with the 12, with the iPhone 12, it's like they have the 12 mini, the 12, the 12 Pro, and then the 12 Pro Max, and it's like, whoa.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay,
The
wait. Let
12
me see.
mini
Okay,
did not the 12 mini did not work at all. They're discontinuing that.
it's only 1,000. So it's not worth it. Let's
But
see.
it's
Okay.
too small. Like I don't know what kind of market they're trying to target in that situation, but
I feel like it might just be like the nostalgia feel to it, because.
yeah, but I'm not paying $1,000 to feel what I did 6 years ago.
Yo, you remember you talked about this before, man. When you have money, shit doesn't matter, right? People just buy shit like that. But end of the day, I mean, I like Samsung because I also enjoy like the developer options with any like Android device.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
why I enjoy it so much. That's why I have Samsung. Even like with my Oculus Rift, I literally found out how to use developer options. So like technically this is 100% illegal, but like I modded Beat Sabers that I got, so now I can
Mm.
mod the game itself, get new songs, new swords and shit, right? Um, but it's just so much more fun when you have the ability to mod something and like play around with it.
Right.
And I don't know, I guess for me, I enjoy seeing like how the background of everything works, how like you can literally like debug the entire thing and go through everything. I enjoy that kind of shit. Plus, the other big thing I like about Samsung and LG phones is the dual screen ones. I don't know why I enjoy it.
My
I
brother
love like
really is into that stuff. He wants to get that for his next phone.
yeah. The only problem is you have to buy. You can't like get it as a lease. You have to buy the
Yeah,
full phone.
yeah.
I
And they're
think
expensive. They're
yeah. I
expensive.
think the LG ones I think 1.7K, and the Samsung ones like at least 4K. I think.
I think it was 2,400. I could be
Was
wrong.
it?
Yeah, but
I don't know.
2,400 is still a lot to drop on a phone, yo.
I think it's dual screen though, so like I understand the pricing for it.
Yeah, I guess.
But I mean, like
I
you're
I like
basically getting
I
two
personally
phones.
I like Samsungs. Like I really like them, and there's nothing that's like I'm not like ill Android kind of person, right? Like Android,
Yeah.
they're nice phones, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I stick to Apple because I'm so deep in the Apple ecosystem, and this is what Apple has done on purpose. I was doing a bit of reading on this, and this is Apple's scheme. This is what they
All
tried to
right.
do to get people so deep into it. So I own only Apple products. Okay, I
Yeah.
have a MacBook Pro, I have an Apple Watch, I have my iPhone, I have an iPad, I have an iPod. I pay for Apple Music subscription.
Oh shit. All
I
right.
uh I have Apple TV with it.
Yeah.
Um
Okay.
and I'm
Damn.
like so I'm like really deep into it. So it's like if I try to use anything else, it's not supported. And that's what they did on purpose. So it's
Yeah.
keeping their customers real deep into it. One thing I like about having an iPhone alongside my Mac is I don't know if you know, but they have this thing called handoff. So basically,
Okay.
it's like if I have a website open on my phone and I'm doing some sort of a reading, and I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, I think I can use this for like one of my essays or something.
Yeah.
I just there's a handoff option, and that website will open on my Mac like instantly.
Oh, you can do that on PCs as well with the Androids. You just
Yeah,
need a
but
link Google account. That's it.
oh yeah, but see, I don't have to do that. I'm gonna link nothing. It's just
Well, I
because
mean,
everything
technically,
is
wait. Okay, wait. Technically, you're already linking your like Apple ID, so it's already been done for you before. You just don't have prior knowledge of like, oh, I
right.
need to go in and do it, right? I understand that. That's what like whenever someone
Plus
asks like,
FaceTime and iMessage, yo, that saves.
yeah, okay, okay, you know what?
Like, see,
Fair.
here's the thing with iPhone. I can get a phone plan that has like zero texts, and I'll be just fine because I
Oh,
have
as long as you
iMessage,
have
right?
data, yeah.
Yeah. So like, I don't need text messaging. I don't text that much. I'm basically all on iMessage, and that's
I mean,
great.
I rarely text you too. Like, I have unlimited text call and I have like 20 gigs of data or something like that. I have like some insane gig plan, but that's because it's freedom.
You have
Um,
20 for yourself?
yeah, no, just 'cause I got freedom's fucking cheap.
How
You
much
know
are you paying
that.
for it?
$80, 90 including the like $10 a month for the phone. So like
That's not
insanely,
bad.
it's like right. But the problem is freedom's shit. Like you,
Yeah,
like
see,
even
I'm
a
with
Brock, I
Rogers.
walk like
I'm with Rogers, and I have 10 gigs unlimited call and text, Canada US wide,
yeah.
and I'm paying $100, no, $94 with the tab
All
of the
right.
phone. So it's about the same,
Oh,
but I just get
shit.
less data than you do. What I'm trying to do
Yeah.
next time is I want to get the phone in cash, like I want to pay for the phone, and then I want to get a plan with Freedom because they're like so much cheaper.
They just go in Freedom and grab one of their phones, just make a My Tab with them.
Oh yeah,
Their
yeah,
phone
that too.
plans are like insanely
See,
cheap.
the only reason I'm with Rogers right now is because when I got my phone, Freedom didn't offer iPhones. They had like refurbished iPhones, right? A couple of years
Oh
back.
yeah, okay,
But
okay.
now they're starting to like they're really starting to
And
establish themselves,
iPhones. Yeah.
and they have like the new ones. So I might do that.
The only problem I have with Freedom is this, because okay, we both go to Brock, right?
Hmm.
You know, like oh shit, which hallway was it? It's the hallway with like the theater, not D House.
I know
The other
which
one,
one
I
you're
can't.
talking about. Sean
Right?
O'Sullivan.
Yeah. When you walk down that hall, you have no like signal.
Yeah, yeah, no, that was the case with me too sometimes. I'm with
And like the
Rogers and
problem is it's everywhere. Like it's not just there, it's other places too. And like if I'm going, because I love to travel a fuck ton, and
hmm
not like U.S. like not abroad travel. I mean like just travel around Canada too. So like I like to during like summer months like hit up a cottage somewhere, right? We'll go like camping sometimes. And the problem is nowadays you need to have a phone line if you're going out anywhere in case of something that happens, right?
right.
Like unless you're going fucking buy a satellite phone, which is really rare. But with Freedom, I have an insane amount of gigs, but I can't use them half the time either. So like I'll be going out and I'll look, I have no signal. And like 1 second I'll go somewhere I have 100%, and I go somewhere else it's gone. And I'm like, all right, it's kind of not great. Then I check all my parents, my little brother's ones, they still are good. So I'm like, I should probably switch to Rogers because it's a bigger range, and plus the career I'm going into needs a lot of traveling, a lot of moving around. So
hmm
reliable like communication, like fucking data would be nice.
Yeah.
But again, to each their own, right?
Yeah, Rogers is nice. I don't have problems. I don't have many problems with Rogers. At least the phone
Hmm.
lines.
Yeah, I mean, and plus like I've like been thinking about trying like asking my parents to switch up our internet to Rogers as well because of Ignite.
What are you on right now?
I'm in Bell right now. Bell's a
Oh my
fucking,
God, Bell is dog shit.
but it's not like it's good. It like
No, ours was
everything we need right
horrible.
now.
Ours
Really?
was horrible. We cut Bell like a month ago when we're with Rogers right
Shit.
now, and we're paying for 150, right?
Yeah.
Mbps, because that's all we need. But all my devices across the house are getting over 300.
Shit. See, that's what I've been thinking about. The problem is we had Rogers at one point, and they were like extremely expensive, but sometimes their like Wi-Fi wasn't great.
Here's the thing. We switched over to Rogers because we got a super
Mm.
nice deal. So if you talk to them, they'll probably give you this deal. It's a pretty decent deal. You get home phone with 7 features. You get TV, like basic cable. I don't know how much you guys
Yeah,
watch TV. Um,
we use it a lot.
oh shit. Okay. Well, you can probably upgrade that. And then you get
Yeah.
internet with 150 Mbps uh, upload or
Oh
download. I
shit.
don't know, whichever one it
Yeah,
is.
that's actually really good. We're
And
only at like 30.
for $94, and there's no contract.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
See,
it's
the
a
only
good plan.
reason, the only reason I know for a fact we keep using Bell is because we watch cable once in a while,
Hmm.
and so we have Bell Fibe,
Why
right?
don't
And
you get
like
one of those Android boxes? Because that's what we use.
we thought about using it, but the problem is sometimes it doesn't like always work. Like we're using Amazon Fire Stick, like that's what we have as our like connector to our actual TV.
Hmm.
But then we downloaded Bell 5 because, and also because you know how convenient it is if like my brother wants to watch the game and I want to go downstairs and watch something else like the news or something for
Right.
some fucking odd reason. Like it's really like easy to just open up Bell 5 on my laptop and then do it anywhere. The Wi-Fi
Right.
is shit. But the TV is the only I think that's the only reason we kept with Bell.
Yeah,
Because
no, we
Bell
use the
5 is
Android
good.
box, and it's great. Like we pay
I might
twelve
think.
dollars. We pay $12 a month.
Shit.
Yeah, and you get every channel. All pay-per-view things are free. So every time there's some sort of an event that's pay-per-view, it's on the box. All sort of TV shows, this and that, like everything you can think of, movies, TV shows. There's even music on it, yo. So sometimes when I'm cleaning, I just crank that shit up.
Yo, what the fuck? I need to go. It's only $12 a month?
I'm paying $12 a month. Yeah. One of my close friends actually sells these boxes. So if you want, I can hook you up with them.
Yo, I need to know. Okay, what's the name of this thing? I need to like check it out for real
They're
quick.
called IPTV boxes, and basically it just
Oh yeah, I have like three of them. I've
oh
sold a
yeah.
couple.
Okay, yeah, those are
The
good. That's what
problem
we
is,
use.
really, IPTV is like shit for us. That's why we don't use it anymore.
You need a stable
Like,
internet connection, though.
that's the problem because we use fucking Bell. So it's like, because we have IPTV, we have the box for it
Hmm.
and shit, right? But like, whenever we use it, it's like, it works for a good amount of time, and it just crashes, and we're like, okay.
There's some people that have like shitty service, but like there's some that are like they're pretty good.
Alright, you know what? I mean, that's like legit. The only reason we have Bell, I'm pretty sure, is because of Bell 5 and how convenient it is to move around.
Right.
But shit, yeah, if we can get better Wi-Fi, I mean, for the same like price as well, right? I don't want to go like way over budget or shit. 'Cause, like, I don't
Yeah.
even know how much like our plan is at the moment. But I mean, fucking $94 for like 135 gig, not gigs, megabytes, but still. Like, okay, wait, I'm gonna do a speed test right now on my Wi-Fi.
I'll
Um,
do one right now. Let's see what we get.
yeah, I'm like in like one of the lower areas of my place anyway, so this is like the lowest I can probably get in my house. Which it's actually pretty nice, pretty good for once.
Yeah, my modem's sitting in the basement, and I'm
Yeah,
upstairs right now. And let's see what we get. Almost done. What do you get? What's the number you're getting?
I got 45 megabytes per second for download, and then 5 megabytes per second for upload.
Oh my God, boy, you need a new internet, bro.
Wait, what do you? This thing's like literally. Run the test. It's like your internet connection is fast. Your internet connection will be able to handle multiple devices streaming HD videos at the same time.
Oh my God, bro, I'm sitting 2 floors away from my modem, and my
Yeah.
download is 293 Mbps, and my upload is
What the
13.
fuck, my guy? What the actual fuck? You're paying only
Yeah.
$94 for that shit? Yo,
Yep.
shit. I actually do need to switch up my Wi-Fi anyways, cause oh no,
Yeah.
cause I got dogged on by one of my profs about that shit.
Yeah.
Because
And you know what's funny? I'm getting 293, and
yeah.
my brother's currently streaming on Twitch right now.
What the actual fuck? Yo, okay, I'm gonna switch up my
And
like.
yeah.
Yo. Yeah, I'm gonna ask my parents
uh,
to like talk to the Rogers about that shit, cause
yeah, yeah, yeah.
plus they have a Wi-Fi promise too. So if it's not good, we can like.
There's no contract, right? So if you ever want to opt out, you can opt out.
Yeah, man, fuck. I do. Okay. Anyways, because like, almost my dad at least works from home once in a while. My
Right.
brother is doing online school. I'm doing online school. Better Wi-Fi is like a need.
Right.
Shit. Okay, wait.
Yeah,
What's your like thing? How many devices do you have connected to it? Quote unquote.
let
Because
me
they have like
check
a.
right now.
Because it had like I'm looking at Rogers. They have like the perfect unlimited Ignite internet package.
Um, devices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 4, 13 devices.
Okay, so you're that one. Let me
13
see.
devices, and my parents aren't home, so when they come home, so two more. It's 15 plus the TV box, 16 devices.
Okay, so it's the connect. Okay, so you have like the highest one basically,
Yeah.
which is the Ignite Internet Gigabyte one.
Yep, that's the one.
Alright, well then I'm trying to like look at the fucking price. I won't give you fucking prices for this shit. I feel like it just depends on who you talk to. They'll give you like different pricing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because like online they won't give you any prices.
Yeah, no, try to reach out to them. Like that's what my brother did, right? So he just talked to them casually. Like you know how they have the live chat thing?
Yeah,
And just tell them, "Hey, you're looking for like better internet and this is what I'm using it for and I need like decent speeds for this." And they'll probably hook you up with a good plan. That's how we got our plan. So,
shit.
yeah. Like
Wait,
we didn't even talk to a live person. We just texted and be like, he's like, okay, this is the plan, and then we got it. I told my dad to look at it, and he's like, yeah, that's good. And then we just said, okay, we'll book an appointment, and then the next day the dude came and set it up.
Shit. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let me. Okay, wait. They have like this thing on their website right now that you could like click and see if like Ignite Internet is like offered in
Available
your
in your
area.
area, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that's like one thing. Okay, let's see. So let me type in my
But I'm
address.
pretty sure it is available in your area. I could be wrong, but I think it
I
is.
hope it is. I mean, I live in fucking Oakville, so like, I hope that's like kind of accepted here. It would be very odd if it wasn't. Check my address. Wait, what? Wait, what? Ignite Internet is not available in my area.
Huh.
What?
It's pretty weird.
Okay, what the fuck? You know, I might actually have to call in and check if that's.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that.
No, because I swear I've seen someone have like the shield like thing that says like Ignite Internet on like their front lawn.
But yo, even if it's not like I don't think mine is Ignite because I don't think it's available in my area either. Um, but yeah, this is the speeds I'm getting, yo. So like,
Alright, okay, you know what? I'll call. I'll have to talk to my parents anyways. So I have to
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
convince them.
yeah. If they're into it, I'll ask my dad and I'll send you what we're on. And if you're interested in
Yeah.
that plan, because it's not a bad plan, yo. For like $94, it's not bad at all.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. Because, I mean, good Wi-Fi is good Wi-Fi, man. Especially
Hmm.
during this type of time.
Right.
Like, good Wi-Fi is a necessity.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, there's our little ramble about fucking phones and Wi-Fi. I think every start of like our podcast, we gotta like start with a little bit of a rant session, you know, get out all the shit and then we go on to actually talk about topics.
Yeah.
Because what was it last week? We had my ramble about professors, how much I want to fucking kill one of mine.
I'm looking outside my window right now, and there's 4 houses, and all 4 of them are shoveling their driveway.
Okay, yo, listen, the amount of fucking snow in my front lawn is insane.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy, bro. I had to
like,
drive home in the snow yesterday, and it was not fun.
oh,
Because I was
oh,
done. I was done at like 9:30,
oh
and
shit,
and so then I had to come out.
oh
I had to clean
shit.
the car. I had to sit in the car and warm it up, and then leave. And like the roads
Yeah.
were bad, bad.
Like, okay, listen, I woke up, alright? And my house, like, to get up to it has like 2 steps and you get up. It's not like a huge walkway or anything, right? To get to my front door. It's like 2 steps. But they're not like small ones, they're like decent size. It was covered in snow.
Yeah,
Like, it was bad. I'm looking like, holy shit. And I see like some people across me who haven't like even shoveled yet. And I'm like, oh, and I think it was still snowing early in the morning too.
yeah.
Oh, wait, I need to check now. Wait, let me see if it's still snowing.
I don't think it's snowing right now. It isn't here at least. Oh wait, no, it's
Uh,
coming down, but like super light.
I don't know if that's like it's snowing or if it's just like the wind blowing the like snow off of roofs.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah. Oh, it's not snowing. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's like very lightly. But I mean, I'm happy that I don't have to actually go outside. I mean, I kind of need to go outside to walk my dog, but I don't have to like stay outside for long.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, I don't know if I cut off or if he cut off, but one of us is cut off. I can continue to talk with my.
All right.
Oh, there you are.
Oh shit, sorry. I think your my Wi-Fi is shit. I walked to my front door, come back, it disconnected me. Fuck, I really need to change my Wi-Fi. Okay, what I was talking about was like with my phone, right? I don't know if it's with your one too, but every time there's like some type of big weather thing happening, I get like a notification or alert like there's a potential thing, right?
Hmm.
So I got like last night I got the one saying there's gonna be a snowstorm in southern Ontario. No, I've gotten this like alert like 10, 20 times, so I don't like. I'm like, it's gonna be nothing. And then like I go upstairs because I stayed up till like fucking 3 a.m. last night. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I was fucking bored in my mind, so I did shit. I just fucking played video games till 3 fucking a.m. And like I looked outside my front door, and I'm like, holy shit! This is the
Yeah.
first time this like warning actually meant something.
Yeah.
I was concerned, man. It was like I think this is the worst. This is the most amount of snow I've seen in Oakville in the like last 11 years I've lived here. It's fucking saying something.
Yeah. It's pretty bad right now.
But I mean, you know what? It is good. Like the amount of snow is also good for like kids. They have something for them to play with. Cause rather than being like cooped up inside, they can actually do shit now. Cause like there's a lot of snow. Good,
Yeah.
like building a fucking snowman or snow fort or something. So I mean, that's a good thing.
Oh.
But yeah, no. What else to fucking talk about? You know, this is the like last time we had so many people like sending in messages.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who's listening, send us something stupid to talk about. We talked about our fears, the stupidest stuff we done, the weirdest, the strangest. Fucking talked about Black Mirror last. I haven't started that show yet. I need to actually start Black Mirror.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then
You
you
should.
But yeah, no, I only reason I started that was just people keep telling me you have to pick the right one to start on, or else you're gonna be like you're gonna shy away from this series.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, you know what? I might, you know what? Just to fucking make it even better, I might hook up my Oculus. I might get Netflix on my Oculus and watch it on there. Just liven up the
I
experience.
That'd be scary. I don't know if I'd do
Yeah.
that.
I mean, here's the thing. Okay, I'm the one person where I thought like if I got a VR headset and I watch like YouTube or like anything on it, it's not gonna like feel like VR. It's not like I'm not gonna like it more. But oh wait, we have an audio thing. Wait, let's listen to this and I'll continue my ramble.
What's your biggest regret in life?
Okay, well, I'll finish my ramble and then we'll get to that. So I'm the type of person who like I saw a bunch of VR shit and I'm like, you know what? I don't get why people like VR so much. It doesn't make sense. I got myself a fucking Oculus Quest and I'm like, I fucking love this thing. Shit. Like, and I'm not like I'm not gonna say what I'm talking about out loud, but like it's one website that a lot of people use a VR system for once in a while, and there's like videos for like made for VR systems using
Uh-huh.
that. I'm like, I try because my friends like you gotta try at least once. I'm like, all right, I don't get it, and I'm like, shit.
Pornhub has some VR videos that I've used. I've watched those, and
That's what I mean. There you go. That's the exact site I'm talking
it
about.
was interesting. That's all I'm gonna
It
say.
would no. Here's the thing. Like you watch it on your phone, it's one thing, right? Even if you click one of the VR videos on your phone, you watch like this doesn't make sense. I don't get like why it's so like big. Then you put it like on like an actual system, and you're like, holy shit,
Yeah.
this is completely different. I will never talk down to VR systems ever again. Fuck, that shit's awesome.
Okay,
Fucking
biggest
my fucking
regrets. Spill it.
biggest regret.
I know mine. I know mine.
I have a lot of regrets in my life, but I don't know. I'll say my top two because I have one which is like relationship regret and one that's like personal like life regret. So
Mm-hmm.
with my life regret, I again I was an army cadet, and
Mm-hmm.
I chose to be like a bandsman. I was really good at music, so I'm like this is the easiest path for me to go down. Um, But my problem was I regretted this because I could have chosen expedition because I'm really outdoorsy and camp-like. And if I went with expedition, I could have gone to like Rocky Mountains, travel abroad to like England and shit, and like a lot of missed opportunities because I chose band because it was the easiest for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Yeah, I regret that a lot, and even to this day, I really wish I had chosen a different route and gone to travel a little bit. But then again, because I didn't travel, I made a lot of good friends, some close friends that I still keep in contact with today.
Right.
Yeah, relationship-wise, I think it was grade 12. There was this one girl that I was like, I need to ask her out. But one of my exes, which is, I don't know why I listened to her, but one of my exes, me and her were still friends, and she was friends with this girl I was planning to ask out, and she was like, you know what, she's gonna say no, because you dated one of her ex-friends, and it just wouldn't work out well, and I'm like, alright, I believe you. Fucking year goes by, and I talked to the girl I was planning to ask out, and she's like, oh fuck, you should have told me. I liked you too. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I regret listening, and
High
in
school was messy,
hindsight,
yo.
it was. In hindsight, I shouldn't have even listened to her. I don't know why I did. I guess it was because she was still like a good friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
But she was one of my exes, and she did really like. I don't, fucking weird mistakes I made.
Yeah.
But alright, your turn. Your turn.
Okay. A couple of years ago, when I still played like rep soccer,
Yeah.
uh, we had a showcase. We had a showcase game. Basically, what happens, we have scouts from like big teams come out. So like
Okay.
top European teams. We had like MLS team scouts show up
Oh shit. Alright.
to like
Okay.
watch, and you can potentially get an academy contract from those guys, right?
Yeah.
So I ended up getting two academy contracts, which I turned down because we weren't financially in the right position for me to go. One was for
Oh.
England, one was for Spain, so I
Yeah.
had to go out to play. Um, I really wanted to do it, but it would have been hard on the family financially.
Yeah.
So I kind of gave up on that, and that was probably my biggest regret.
I
But
mean,
I
but that
mean,
one's
like it had to be
understandable.
done.
Yeah.
Like to be
Like it's
honest,
understandable, man.
we probably could have worked it out, um, if we really wanted
But
to.
it's an
But
excessive amount. Like you, I understand what you're talking, but like you
like
don't
going
want to
abroad
put
to
like
play
that
is
extra
hard, yo.
burden.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
but
don't want to put that like extra burden on your family. So like
but like if I think
decide
about
against
it,
it.
and if like I think about if I took that opportunity,
Hmm.
then there's no saying where I would have been right now. Uh, but hey, everything happens for a reason, I guess. So
Yeah, I mean here's a good thing. There's a little like little silver lining. See, if you went out there, you wouldn't have met me, and this wouldn't be happening right now.
to be
So
honest,
like.
I'd rather be a professional soccer player than this.
I mean, you know, a fair fucking
Yeah.
professional. Okay, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, so that kind of sucks. Especially
No,
how
man,
much like I'm
but
into soccer. Like,
yeah.
uh,
Again, though, it understandable. I get why. So like, your one makes sense though. Like, you regretted it because you had to look in like the financial aspect of it.
it was just it was just the situation at the time. Like if
Yeah, like
things
if
were a
you
little
got the
bit
same
different,
like thing now, like if you
because
got the
it
same
was,
contracts right now,
I probably would take it because I'm
yeah.
making
So
my
that's what I
own money.
mean.
But what happened at the time is my mom's company was kind of moving from Toronto to Oakville,
Yeah.
and my mom couldn't travel that far because she said it was like an hour drive, right?
Oh
And so she's
shit.
like,
All
it doesn't
right.
make sense for me to travel that far for a job. And so then she was laid off for 2 years. And so that little phase hit our family pretty hard.
Mm,
So but yo, it is what it is. That's
it
whatever.
is
It
what it
wasn't
is.
meant
I
to be.
mean, it's fine, man. I mean, you regret those choices, but they also do help you understand a lot of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yep.
For me, I've like again, I told you I've regret a lot of the shit I've done and a lot of the missed opportunities I've had. Um, just because of either situations I was in, be it financially or mentally, I just wasn't there. Um, a lot of my ones were more socially, like I just didn't have the courage to go and do it. And but like if I was in that position now, I'd 100% just go and fucking do it. Because I understand, like once you understand the gravity of like how the situation could have been, you're like, all right, why not? But hey, I feel like that was a good question. We need some more good questions like that. Fucking making us think about our lives.
Yeah, someone drop some in.
Oh man, they want to be quiet. They enjoy us like struggling to talk about random. Oh, never mind.
Hindsight is a bitch, though.
Yeah,
Oh.
I agree.
Yeah, no. Oh. I mean, okay, here. It can be, but it can also be good if it's like a reoccurring situation. So, like,
It all
I
depends
mean,
on how you take it.
yeah. Like, we'll say like having hindsight on like an abusive relationship is a great thing to have because you understand what it's like to be in it. You understand like what are the signs of it, so that if it happens ever again, you can get out of it like that, right?
But see, realistically, I feel like if you're in a relationship, party you's blinded by uh okay, so like let me talk about myself for a sec. Um
I,
with my ex, I was with her for 4.5 years. So it's quite a long time.
yeah,
Um and I wouldn't say it was the healthiest of relationships, but I didn't think of it like that at the time just because I was so invested in it. But coming out of it, I noticed and I saw what that was all about, and it's like okay, I know the signs now, but I feel like if I was to go through something like that again, I'd be so invested into this relationship that I would ignore those signs, even if it's something I've been through already, just because of
yeah. I get
how
what you.
I feel like at times we put our heart before our mind, and that's what fucks a
Yeah,
lot of people up. And people that think with their mind aren't they don't really get into relationships that well, in my opinion. I could that could be objective, but oh
I
my
mean.
god, no, the dude got his pickup truck stuck in the snow. No.
Oh, I'm so
Oh no, he
sorry.
got it out. He got it out. He got it out.
You that change of like being super serious, talking about relationships, and then out of nowhere, oh no, pickup truck got stuck in the
No,
fucking
this dude
snow.
in front of me
No.
has this real nice pickup truck and it's massive, right? And it just got stuck in a pile of snow,
Yeah.
but he got it out. We're good.
You know, just a change in like the dynamic of the conversation. Went from like super serious, sincere, talking about how like relationships and shit, and then just truck and not getting out of snow. But
Okay, yeah, back to the topic. I feel like we put our
yeah,
heart
I have
before
to
our
agree
mind
with.
sometimes.
Yeah, I have to
And
agree
I
with you
think
on that
that's
100%.
what ruins people over. And people that think with their minds first don't are people that don't really get into relationships like that.
Yeah, no, you're 100%. I think people who think, okay, because I think a lot before, like, I think that's why I've been single for the last fucking 30 years of my life. I think a lot, like, constantly have to be fucking thinking about something. And I guess when I get into a relationship, when I think about a girl, I think about how well would I be able to be there for her and how well would she be there for me. So I get what you're saying, and here,
I get
well,
that, but
listen.
I feel like all of
Yeah,
us I feel like we do all think. It's not like we don't think about anything, but I
yeah,
feel like at one point you kind of stop thinking because it's like, okay, I'm kind of really into this person, you know? I feel
yeah.
like it
Okay, I
happens to the
guess.
best of us.
All right. Okay, here. We'll listen to the audio thing and then I'll give my two piece on
But
that.
it's also about the way that we were brought up, the experiences you have with the attachments with your parents influence the attachments that you seek in romantic relationships later on.
I love your accent. Oh my god.
Yeah, I fucking love British. I'm pretty sure it's an English accent. I fucking love British accents and English accents. If you want to know the fucking key to my heart, there you go. But
Can we
anyways,
play that? Can we play that message again? Just so I can hear it?
no, I wish I could.
No, are you kidding
Wait,
me?
wait, can I?
No, no,
No,
we
we
can't.
can't. Shit, but like, oh well. I mean, I love it. I mean, she'll probably send another message in
Yeah,
again.
could you please send that again? That'd be appreciated.
Just
Sorry.
send something. I don't care. You could just fucking say hello for like 3 minutes straight. We'll listen to it.
No. Say what you have to say, because I want to know what you have to say.
I
I was
I mean, okay, wait.
mesmerized by
So,
your accent.
no, she was talking about was Oh, wait, she actually?
Hey guys, yeah, I'm from England, the Midlands to be exact, but that's like in the middle of nowhere.
Shit. Okay, what she was talking about was like how when we're in a relationship, the thing we seek out is like the stuff that's normal to us. So like stuff we've been brought up with, what our parents deem as normal. So a lot of times when we go into relationships, we kind of look for that kind of thing too. Um, like something that I can say off the top of my head. One thing, whenever I don't look for this, but it's something that's kind of a nice thing is my mother cooks a lot. She's very handy in the kitchen. I am too, right? I never expect like a fucking woman to just be in the kitchen, but like if I date a girl who just can't be in the kitchen or she just fucking fucks up on the most simplest things in the kitchen, I'm like I can't. It like turns me off and like I am not, right? But
Yeah.
like I think that was like when this one was really brought up to me with one of my exes because she's not gonna fucking listen to this, so I can make fun of her. I'm not gonna say her name, but
Okay, relax.
no, no, she was really good. She was like, I think one of my best relationships I've ever had. But the problem was, she could not fucking cook for her life. Like, she was the type of person who burned cup noodles. I don't know
Wow.
how, but she set fire to cup noodles. And like, you know those like cookies that you can buy from the store, like the harder ones, like the chocolate chip cookies,
Yeah.
right? She wanted to soften one of them, so she put it in the microwave and she burned it. Like again,
Wow.
she was my best fucking relationship. Like I like look back at it and I felt like I could have been a lot nicer to her, but she just like that one fact of like I know my mother for being amazing in the kitchen. I'm pretty good in the kitchen. I don't think I'm extremely great, but like the fact that she just couldn't like microwave something and she burned the most.
I don't think that okay, so here. Okay, so when I was younger, I was like, hey, I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna marry an athlete just like me, and it's gonna be all
Yeah.
fun and games. But then as you get older and you start like when you start really hopping into stuff, it's like you come to realize that that sort of thinking is not gonna get you anywhere.
Yeah.
I feel
You're
like
not, I mean,
it's not important at that point, you know?
cooking is kind of important. If she can't fucking hold herself in the kitchen, it's kind of concerning to me at
Well,
least.
let's see. Okay, so let's break gender roles a little bit, right? What stops you from
I
cooking?
no, okay, I told you that before, right? I never am gonna say women should only be in the kitchen. I personally am always in the kitchen. I'm always cooking as well. But as someone who enjoys to cook and bake, I enjoy doing with other people too, which is
Right. Oh,
fucking surprising
okay.
for some people. So,
Yeah.
but the other thing is, if she just can't be in the kitchen, it's not great in any way, shape, or form, right? I want to be fucking eating takeout every day. And some nights I'm not gonna be the one. I don't want to. If I come home from work, I'm gonna be fucking dead tired too. I would like if someone would be willing to either cook with me or be cooking for me,
Right.
right? So it's not just me in the kitchen. That's what I'm talking about, right? So the fact that she fucking burnt the most basic of all, like at least to me, the most basic of all cooking things, which is cup noodles, where you just have to pour water and you close it, and maybe like you take like the pack and you like put the fucking seasoning. That's it. She burned that.
Yeah, that's interesting, yeah.
But all right, okay, let's see who.
Well, Freud does say that you're always attracted to people that remind you of your mother or your father, so hey, maybe she wasn't the one.
Holy shit, she talks about the Oedipus complex, and I'm like still loving
I
that
just
accent.
saw her thing. She's a doctor in psychology. So
Oh shit!
yes,
Oh
we
yeah.
insight. Let's get it.
I like that. I mean, I hate talking about the Oedipus complex and Oedipus Rex in general because it's such a weird fucking story. And I mean,
That was great. We did that in high school. I loved it. It's
I
deep,
hate
yo.
it. It's
It's
deep,
deep.
but here's a big thing. if I look for a woman, I'm not looking for anyone like I'm looking for like half like my mother's personality, but not how she looks. Nothing against my
No, that'd
mother.
just be
Fucking love her,
weird. That's just
right?
be weird.
But the thing is, Oedipus Rex talks about finding someone who looks like her. Like it's literally marrying your mother. That's what
Okay,
the
but he
Oedipus
didn't know
complex
that,
is.
right? He didn't know that. He was going in completely blind to the fact that the
Yeah.
woman is his mother. So
No,
I
but no,
guess
that's like the story. That's the story. I'm talking about the literal complex is that you'll fall in love with your mother. And I don't know why that
oh.
always concerns me. That's what the Oedipus complex is about. Is that like you are inherently gonna want to marry your mother? And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this something we teach to people? Because I mean, like, I agree to it to a certain degree. Like, I would love to find someone who has a certain personality as my mother, because like I like her that she's very hardworking, right? I've known like throughout like my entire how old am I? I'm 20 years old. I had to fucking think about how old I was for a second. In the 20 years I've lived, I know how hardworking she is, how much shit she does, right? Between my mother, my father, my dad is really good in the kitchen too, but my mom always cooks meals literally every night. The night
Mhm.
before, she'll cook a meal for both me and my brother. Even though my mother knows I can cook in the kitchen, she
Right.
makes a meal for me, right? And her like attitude towards things, I can still be sarcastic with my mother once in a while. I can joke around with her. She's not extremely fucking serious, right? And I know that she cares about everything that she does, right? Whenever you can see that, even right now, she's still trying to like get her fucking degree just so that
Oh,
she can get
nice,
a better
nice.
job. Yeah, just so she can get a better job so that me and my family can move somewhere nicer once in a while. All right, and we can go on
What is she
vacation.
doing her thing in?
Just business.
Oh,
She's
nice,
just
nice,
trying to get a
nice.
bachelor in business, and then just because right now she's doing some like receptionist work, and then on the side doing some bookkeeping. So she
Nice,
wants to
nice.
like get an actual like business, right? So I see that, and I like people who have that drive. But I don't get like the Oedipus complex where it's like you gotta fucking marry your mother. I'm like, I don't get that. I never understood it. But yeah, Oedipus Rex itself, like the story was like a very thought-provoking kind of thing, and like how I didn't see it as like the Oedipus complex, but the story was just like how certain situations are just brought about by certain coincidences and fate, and sometimes shit just happens for a reason. But Oedipus Rex is just weird
But
in my
that's
head.
more traditional Freudian psychoanalytic theory. But going beyond that, people have more generally just talked about traits in terms of, like you were saying with your mother, rather than looks.
I agree with that then. I probably was talking more about like the older things of like the psychoanalytics of Freudian nature. Um, but yeah, no, I've always disagreed with that. With the more, I guess, a recent one where it's talking about the traits and personalities, yes, 100%, I would agree with that. I would want someone who is motivated like my mother. I would want someone who is able to do a lot of the same things. I don't want a fucking carbon copy
Mm-hmm.
of like her person.
Yep.
I still want someone who has like a great example is that I love anime. I know you don't, but I fucking love it. I don't love it enough that I'm gonna go fucking cosplay every fucking night and like go out in public with that shit. But I do love it. If you ever see my room, I have a fuck ton of posters,
Nope,
a
I've seen
bunch of
them.
like
I've seen them from your streaks.
yeah. Oh yeah, shit. But you see, right? Like I love it, and it's because it gave me like a pathway. I have a lot of like imaginative ideas, so it gave me a pathway to build upon that, and it has gotten me a lot of inspiration for a lot of the other shit I do in my life. But I would like someone who has interest in that area too, right?
Right.
I love video games. I don't expect the person that I like to be a gamer, but I would like them to be willing to play with me once in a while and like
Mm-hmm.
to indulge in my interests as well as I would want to indulge in theirs, right? But yeah, the having the basic traits, I understand that. I'll agree with.
Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. Uh, I feel like this happens because we're grown up with that presence in our household all the time that
Mhm.
it's just something we become attracted towards.
I guess
Humans
it
don't
might
like
be the
change. Humans don't like change, and we don't want
yeah.
change. And if we can get something like that outside of the house, I think that's why
We would
this
take it.
exists, right?
I mean, it's also the fact that imagine you literally woke up one day and you don't have that same feeling. Like your mother, for maybe she's on a trip or something. We're not gonna say she fucking died. So she was
Yeah.
on an away trip or something, right? Her not being there, you understand the difference and how weird it feels, right?
Hmm.
Of not having that presence. Even with my father, even my dad, because I know he does some shit that he has to do some away trips. Even when he's not around, I understand the difference in how the household is, right? So I understand why people would seek out that comfort of that same thing. Especially, let's be honest here, with our generation, a lot of us are scared of not just relationships, but the commitment aspect, the change in being married. Because once you get married, what the fuck do you do, right? A lot of
Hmm.
people don't know that, and um, you can't ask a lot of people "Hey, what do I do now after I'm married?" You kind of have to go your own path and figure out yourself. So having that at least one piece of not something that hasn't changed, that one piece of comfort in your life would be great. And I understand why people seek it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Still, again, Oedipus Rex fucking concerns me. Will never like that story just because it's weird to me. But hey, no, that's something I haven't thought about that in a long time. I feel like going back to grade 10 English was the last time I had to think about Oedipus. No way, grade 12 English, because we were talking about fucking Othello, and then somehow that shit came into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I did in grade 11 because I was like IB and stuff. So
All right,
kind of did stuff
now
a little
we
bit earlier.
we push it we talked about Oedipus Rex in grade 10, and then we talked more about the Oedipus complex, and then what was the other one? I think it was the Elantra complex. I can't remember. It's the female version of the Oedipus complex. But yeah, it was a weird topic. Weird fucking topic. Again, even Freud himself was a weird, in my opinion. Everything to do with that, the psychoanalytical aspect of that is just weird.
Yeah.
Oh well. See if she'll give another message. I don't know, maybe she's been weirded out by our odd amount of talking. We've gone so long just talking about fucking Oedipus Rex. She's like, nah, this is too much for even me. Fucking doctor in psychology, I can't do this anymore. It's too much. Oh, wait, wait.
Have you guys heard of epigenetics? That's even weirder. Have a look at that.
Epigenetics. Let's fire it up right now.
Oh, we gotta find that shit up. I love how I was just talking about how she was weirded out by us, but now she just came right back.
Epigenetics.
Oh, there we go. Definition: the study of changes in organisms caused by modification of gene expressions rather than alteration of genetic code itself. This is too sciencey for me. I need a dumbed down version of this real quick. Wait. Okay.
Epigenetics for dummies. No, found it.
Oh, okay. I kinda understand it.
Would you like to give us a little more insight, please?
Yes, please. Oh,
Oh,
thank goodness.
Oh, but basically it links to what you were saying, because if the environment that your mother was in when you were born in the womb can have an influence on the way you make attachments later in life, which to links to then how your relationships carry out.
God damn. What? What? That's
Yo,
so
I'm sorry. I was
funky.
lost. What? So
Wow.
it's.
Can
Yo, I
we
just
add a
don't.
third person to this, or is it only two
I
people?
wish we could. No, it's only two people. So this is why I want to fucking do a podcast so I can bring people on as fucking guests and get to talk about this shit. Cause yo, that's
That's
fucking.
interesting, but it's like
I kind of get it. I kind of don't though.
I
Cause
just
okay,
want to
the
know how it
the
would influence, like what. So, like, if she has good
wait.
experience, or so does that mean that I will be like her when I'm looking for attachments? or will I be not like her when I'm looking for attachments? Because if she's in, I'm guessing I would be like her, because if she influences my decision to, or my way of thinking later on in life, I
All right, wait,
she's
let's
back.
see. Hopefully, yeah.
So basically, when you're in the womb, your genes can express in different ways. So, for example, if your mother's in a really stressful environment, you as a fetus might switch on different genes that can express in anxiety and depression later on in life.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, so legit, her situations can determine how you feel in certain situations. Oh,
Interesting.
all right, that's
Interesting.
that's a way better definition than the one on Google. Fucking talk about gene code and then fucking genetically splicing some other shit like that. Wait, what was the actual definition again? Oh, gene. Oh, okay. Oh, gene expression.
Mind blown. Mind blown.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% on you. What the fuck? Yo, that is actually sick.
This is interesting.
I never thought I would be looking into fucking epigenetics. I can't fucking speak either. Epigenetic. Okay.
This is interesting.
Yo, that's a really. I mean, it makes sense too, though. Technically, like if you're in like your mother's womb and your mom's in like a certain situation, you're already gonna basically by that point in your fucking whatever development, we'll say, you're kind of like understand like your mother's feelings are kind of being transmitted to you, I guess. So you would understand it as you grow up.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck, that's a weird. I never thought I'd be thinking about this shit.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Okay, wait. So now, okay, here's a scientific way to talk about it. So you're born with a certain DNA. Oh wait. Oh, she talked again. Just kidding.
It's not the feelings, it's more the hormones. So the different levels of hormones influence the way our genes are either turned on or turned off. And the word for turned on off is methylation.
But
Tell
what
me
is
to
that
shut
like?
up if this is too much science. Sorry, bye.
No, no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no. We
you're
love this.
good.
Stay
I
on.
would fucking love this. Yo,
We would want you as a
Jesus,
third person, but we can't add you on, so this is the next best
yo,
thing.
yeah.
But
Okay,
but
so
what I
it's
want to ask is if so if you said the turning on and turning off of certain hormones, what did that directly influence how we feel in certain situations? Or would it also be, yeah, because this is what I'm understanding, is that because these hormones are turning on and off, I guess we would feel certain things in certain situations. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Uh,
I'm
but
pretty
that's
sure
that's
that's
the
what I'm.
understanding I'm getting from here.
Yeah, same. I think it was like if it's like you know how you'll be like in depending on what situation you're in, you'll feel turned on or turned off by it. Like if it's you're enjoying the situation, fucking playing video games, right? You'll enjoy it. So I think that's what she was saying was that like if your mother's in a situation that feels good to you, you'll like the hormones will make you feel turned on and turned off kind of thing. I could be 100% wrong. That's my interpretation.
Yeah, we're not psych students here, so we wouldn't know.
I'm just reading the fucking scientific like yo, this is cool. I
So
like.
it's not the hormones turning on and off, it's the level of hormones that you're receiving through the umbilical cord while you're in fetal development that expresses the genes turning off and on. So if you've already got a gene that predisposes you to maybe addiction, then the hormonal environment might switch that gene on so it's expressed and you'll experience that later on in life.
Ah, okay.
Oh. Oh, okay, that makes way more sense.
And so
Yo,
this is why we're so similar to our parents in some situations, because uh we have those genes from, so this is what it means when we get genes from our parents, right? Because
yeah.
I guess that, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. So now the actual definition that I got from Google makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I was away too. Like when I read that, I was like, "What the fuck does this thing mean?" Now, like, okay, so it's basically is the actions of your parents, right, or your mother, because you're getting hormones turning on and off, switching up your genes. You're basically able to change the genetic expression that you have rather than the genetic code. You're being kind of opened up to these certain things in your genes rather than like because your literal genetic code, your DNA, is built between your mother and your father, right? The genetic expressions is the changes that are happening between like the turning on and off of hormones.
It's interesting because it's the nature nurture debate. So what you're saying there is you get your genes from your parents. That's why you're alike. That's more nature. But this is the interplay between them both because it's the environment impacting on the expression of that nature side.
So wait, one thing. Okay, with the nature nurture like argument, nature is done by like pre-birth. So like you're born with it, or like however your parents are, that's gonna be passed on to you, all genes, everything. Right? That's like the nature argument for what I know. The nurture argument is that like it doesn't matter what your fuck your parents do. It depends on the household, it depends on the environment around you as like a child. So with epigenetics, because I
I
fucking
feel with
love hearing you talk about
epigenetics,
this.
wouldn't it be like a bit of both? So it's like we're
Would
we're
it
we're
be
given a certain set of genes, but then we react to things, but we wouldn't react to like. So when we come across certain things in our life, I guess that's when those genes would really kick in, right?
okay? Yeah, that makes more sense. Because like the way I'm looking at it, because it's more talking about like you being in the womb as a fetus and under like having certain genes turn on and off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would that like would it because like to me that sounds more like a nature argument because like you're kind of born into it, right? Because you're still inside the womb, it's pre-birth. So with like would the like I'm pretty sure she probably answers it like right when I click it. What I wanted to ask was like does epigenetics kind of be more on the nurture argument or the nature argument?
Yeah, exactly. It's called the biopsychosocial model.
Oh shit, I was right for once. Yay me. But no, like, because epigenetics, from what I'm hearing, it's more like it's pre-birth, right? So, like, I feel like that would make it more of like a nurture argument, but it has aspects of the nature and the nurture as you were talking about, right? Because it's certain like genes that are passed on to you will only turn on because of like a certain situation. So, like, say for some reason your mother had like a drug addiction, let's say it's fucking weed, because that's kind of safe. Not really, but it's there. So like it kind of like when you're like brought into thinking about weed or doing it, you're more turned on and like more okay, I'll do it because your mother kind of had it as well, or would it be like you're just born with it? Like there's nothing to do with the circumstances. It's still the
It's both. So you've already been pre-programmed by the time you're a fetus with the genetic material. So then it's the diathesis stress between that and the expression of the environment. So a biopsychosocial model, like I was saying, is both.
I
Huh.
real quick before we continue, I need you to dumb down what diothesis means because I'm not that smart. Fuck it, she's throwing out these smart words. I'm not that smart. Sorry, but no, I guess okay. So it was what you were talking about before, man. Where
Mm-hmm.
like you're born, it's inherently in you, but until a certain situation arises where that gene will activate, it's still gonna stay dormant inside of you. Is kind of what she was saying. But I really
This
want to know what the fuck diothesis means.
The diathesis stress model believes that people have different levels of sensitivity for developing depression or reacting to certain things. And I guess that's where the genes from our parents kicks in because of what they've experienced and what we've experienced in the womb. That's what I'm guessing.
Oh,
So
I
is a
mean that does tie
psychological
in.
theory that attempts to explain a disorder or its trajectory as a result of an interaction between a predispositional vulnerability, the diathesis, and a stress caused by life experience. So it believes that people have different levels of sensitivity, which I'm
Alright,
guessing
okay.
would be based on what was handed down from us when we were in the womb.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that makes a lot of sense. Like just
But smart
think about
person,
fucking.
correct us if you're still there, bro.
Yeah, that's fucking sick though. thought about like I mean, again, the entire argument of nature versus nurture is always fun to like hear about.
Oh,
Ooh.
she's here. She's here.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's correct. Well done. Gold stars all round.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Let's get it. I am
Yo,
a
she said that.
psychologist.
Yo, she's fucking handing out gold stars too. Look at that. She's nice. I love that. Fucking gold stars. I
Yes.
want one now
Okay,
too.
this makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Okay.
I was talking about before. I love that argument of like talking about it, and because there's been so many examples um, of like quote unquote experiments. Some of them done illegally, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
but talking about how the difference in like nature and nurture, and you, at least I think the most popular one was like three triplets that were split up, right? I can't remember the fucking name. I watched like like not a full-on documentary, but like a short video about it. But it was that like all three of them hosted similar like their mannerisms were different because one of them was like in high class, one was middle class, one was lower class. So their mannerisms were different, but they still had the same like tendencies to do like certain actions the same way, and like a lot of like how they like to keep themselves like not bored was the same, right? So a lot of those are similar, but their mannerisms changed because of the environment they were around. So I guess end of the day, when it comes to like the nurture versus nature argument, it really is both, because certain things depend on your environment, certain things depend on your parents and your genes. Um, I mean, it's the inherent like question of can a person change, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like in my perspective, yes, to an extent. Like me when I lived in Etobicoke versus me living in Oakville is two different people,
Oh
but
my
my
God, you
core
lived in
values are the
Etobicoke
same.
too?
Yeah, I lived
Where in
in
Etobicoke?
do you know Albion Mall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lived like right by there. I lived in
Oh
like an
shit. I
apartment.
used to I used to live on Humber Line, right behind Humber
Oh
College.
shit.
Yeah.
Yo, my mom used to go to Humber College for
Nice.
like some studies, but nah.
Nice.
But that's what it's all about. Like me living there versus me living here now, I see the differences. And like number one, it's experience, right? A lot of different things have changed me, but my core values are still the same, right?
But
Like
could you say that the differences are not because of the change in location, but just because you were a child then and you're not a child anymore?
I mean, it's 50. I mean, it is also location. Like my mentality, me living here versus my mentality. Okay, best example I can give because I was thinking about this a while ago. Remember how we were talking about scalpers and you said, when you have money, you don't think about shit, you just buy it?
Yeah.
This argument, literally, I was like, that there's no fucking way that would happen. But I was like, oh yeah, when I lived in Etobicoke and we went to fucking what was the like cinema there? It was in Woodbine.
Yeah.
It's now
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. It
The
was
one
Rainbow Cinema.
downstairs, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love that place. But I remember we didn't have like money always to buy snacks because fucking there's a huge markup on like fucking popcorn. Rather than
Mm-hmm.
being too, it's insanely how big the markup is. But usually my family we would sneak in snacks and shit because we didn't want to fucking pay like way too much for popcorn. We already paid a bunch for like movie tickets, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now that I live in Oakville, I don't even fucking second guess. Like, I'll buy popcorn, I'll buy myself fucking lunch from there. Like, I don't second guess it. I go and do it, and it's
Mm-hmm.
because of me living in Oakville. My family now has more money. We're financially more stable than we were when we were in Etobicoke.
Right.
Right. So it's yes, to an extent, it is me being older, but it's also the location and how much I can do on my own now.
But
Right. Even like,
I don't see how that how location plays an influence in that situation. Because see, like back
well,
then, it's just like it's basically your parents trying to support the family. But like in your situation, even mine, like now, it's like you're working. I don't know if you are. Are you working?
not anymore, not right now.
Okay, but you were, right? So you still
Yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
some sort of money in
I
your
still have,
pocket.
I go a good amount, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm working currently, right? So it's like certain things that are being passed on to like us in terms of responsibilities just because we're not children anymore. So like
But no, it's not just like that fact. Like even like
I just don't
you
understand
live
how the location would play a
that fact
role
like
in
the
what you're
chain, right?
saying.
Okay, so like the
Like I think this
basics
is
of
more influenced by the fact that you weren't earning money then, you are earning money now. So it's like you don't think about getting stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, it's not just
Like
that,
here,
it's
think
the
about it like this.
mentality.
Let's go like 6 years back, right? Where you and me are
All right.
both 14-year-old kids, and you're like, hey
Yes.
mom, can I get a drink from Starbucks? And my mom's gonna be like, why the fuck would I buy you a $6 drink from Starbucks? Are you stupid? We'll go to Tim Hortons instead, and it's like $2, right? But like
No,
now,
my parents would have been
it's
okay with it
oh, okay.
because
So
that's
my
what I'm trying
parents
to.
were completely different. My parents would be like,
Yeah.
no. My parents still don't buy me drinks from Starbucks.
Oh no, I usually buy my parents drinks from Starbucks because
Yeah, no, it's my parents don't like Starbucks, so it's like
yeah.
they I mean my dad likes it. My dad likes his coffee, but it's he doesn't he's not a regular Starbucks person. He said it's way too
Yeah, yeah,
expensive.
yeah.
Me, however,
What,
there's a Starbucks down the street at my work and I'm there all the time. So
yeah,
it's
I understand that feeling. What
yeah.
I'm okay, so this is the big thing about the change in location for me. It's that it's a different mentality. When I was living in Etobicoke, I had the mentality of this is where I'm stuck at. I don't have anywhere else. And that was because of the surrounding schools and shit, right? I was living like my elementary school was Highfield. Then I was gonna go into Smithfield, which is the middle school, and then finally I would have to go to Naki, right?
Hmm.
Have you heard of Naki? I'm pretty
Yeah. Yeah.
right? It's not a great place,
Right.
right? And so knowing that I was going to be stuck in that, that was the mentality I had to live with, no matter how old I was, right? Once you move to Oakville, though, it's a complete different change in how you have to think because opportunities are basically handed to you because you just say I'm from Oakville. So it's yes, it's the
I
me
guess,
making
yeah.
money factor, but it's also like when I lived in Etobicoke, I didn't even know what the fuck Starbucks was. I came
Right.
to Oakville and like Starbucks is every corner. And yes, back like when I was
Yo,
14, I
coffee
didn't go
time
there
was the
daily.
shit back then. Do you remember seeing coffee time around?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it still exists where like around that area.
There's very few
There's
locations
very
now.
few of them,
But
but
coffee time used to be everywhere back then, yo.
fuck yeah, man. But
Oh, we
that's
got
what I'm trying to
two.
say. Oh, yo. Okay, wait. I'm gonna finish my thing. And I'll grab those. But
Okay.
like, it's the factor of like my parents. Like, I wouldn't go every day when I was 14 to Starbucks. I would go once in a while and I'd buy it, right?
Hmm.
But when I was like in Etobicoke, I just never thought about buying Starbucks because of how expensive it was, right? Like, I would never think about going there, right? I don't even think I knew what Starbucks was until I moved to Oakville, and everyone's like talking about how like it's a normal thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's that change in society, change in my mentality, right? So a person can change, but their core values are always going to be the same.
Right.
Right. Okay,
Uh,
let's hear these two things.
Yeah, no, sorry, Card King, I'm not following your hypothesis here.
Oh shit. Wait.
you're getting
Wait.
shit
Oh,
on,
I
bro.
get it. So you're talking about health economics and the way that affluence influences your health status. I don't know. That was a crap explanation, but yeah, there you go.
Kind of. So what I'm talking about is okay. When I lived in Etobicoke, I lived like bottom of the bottom, right? I was told that I was never gonna graduate high school. I was told that I was probably gonna just become a McDonald worker for the rest of my fucking life. I was just gonna be a fast food worker. I moved to Oakville and I now see different opportunities. I can become an accountant. I can go into tech. I can do operations, which is what I'm doing right now. Right? So that mentality change itself kind of prompted me to change my character as a whole. Right? And so when people talk about can a person change, I say yes to an extent. I've changed myself mentally, physically, a lot of those things. Like when I lived in fucking Etobicoke, I was a fat ass kid. I will 100% say that. I do not care what anyone else does. I was a fucking ball. I moved to Oakville and I like started to realize like I need to be healthy. I want to live longer. I have shit I want to do in my life now, right? And so I go out and I work out. I go out and do stuff, right? I go and put myself in those situations. So that change was brought about by myself and I changed myself, but it's because of the location of I like moved from. But even though all those things change, right? Myself mentally, physically, fucking emotionally, sure. My core values of the stuff that I hold true to myself are still never gonna be changed, right? So like one big thing is that I'll never put, I'll never have to decide between my friends and my family, right? If anything ever happens, I'll choose my family first. because they're my fucking blood, right? And I know how much shit they've gone through to get me to where I am right now. Right? That's a core thing I understood at a young age, and I still understand it to this fucking day. All right, and no matter how much shit changes, even like say like fucking I'm 20. I have to keep remembering fucking 20. Say 5 years down the line, I get married, right? And my wife wants me to like fucking cut off all ties to my family. I'd be like, nah, no, right? Because that's something I held core value. I don't think that was something I'll ever change in myself. I don't think any person, if it's a core value to them or something they see deep down as something about them, they're not going to change it, no matter how weird or how stupid it is.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Right? So I hope that clears everything up for our friend, because I want to be as clear as possible. I just don't know how to like convey that as as much as I have already done. It's just situations, people change, but not 100%. You can't change like someone who had fuck, who's a popular we'll take Ted Bundy. He's a popular serial killer. You can change his like values and what he sees, but at the end of the day, he is still gonna probably be a serial killer because that's something he enjoyed. It was his core value. To him, human life didn't mean much, right? He had a reason to do it, so he's probably going to continue doing it. You cannot change a person whose core value sticks with that. But he might maybe change certain small things about himself, maybe how he walks, how he talks with people, right? Maybe his living lifestyle, maybe he's going to switch to be a minimalist, but he's still going to be a fucking serial killer, right? But again, there are rare cases where like some people fucking go to faith and like they fully change their mindsets on shit, right? But I
Yeah.
still think inherently people are stuck with your core values. You can change everything around you, but let's see what she says.
Well, he was a psychopath. My guess is he probably had some, some not so great childhood experiences, and that meant that he no longer had the ability to have empathy.
Yeah, but there's a thing though, like that's a past thing. So like, all right, um, fuck it. I want to use a fictional character. It makes it a little easier to explain the shit. Let's take like Batman, right? His parents both get shot, right? Now he goes around being the fucking bat, fuck. He starts becoming Batman because he wants to take care of criminals. He wants to take vengeance in his own hands, right? That's that's Batman as a fucking TDLR, right? Now, say, can you change how Batman thinks to make him not go out and fucking take vengeance? No. But say you were a time traveler, you're able to go back in time and stop that murder from happening. Would Bruce Wayne become Batman? No. He would probably not go into that field, right? That's what I'm trying to talk about, is that a core value is that he's someone who wanted to take things in his own hands, right? If something bad happens to him, he's going to do something to make sure right is given to him, or right, like justice is served, right? So maybe if, like, say, Bruce Wayne's parents weren't killed, right, and he lived a normal life, he'll probably become the president of Wayne Enterprises. I think that's the fucking company in the comic, right? He'll still take shit in his own hands, but he won't be as like a vengeance fighting kind of criminal. So his core value is still the change. It's just the situation around him has changed him into a different flow. Does that make sense? I hope I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Right. I want to get her opinion on this as well, because I understand what she's talking about, right? Like the past does influence your future, but anyway, like okay, she was talking about with like Ted Bundy being
Yeah, it makes sense, but it's only one theory. It just goes back to that nature-nurture debate with how much weight do you give to each side.
yeah, I guess depends. Yeah, We'll take Batman again if fucking kid Bruce Wayne was able to find some like good parents, like good foster parents. Maybe he wouldn't turn out to be Batman. So that would be more of a nurture thing, right? But I guess when with talking about like can a person change? I feel like it's more of a nature argument to like the core values, and then it's a nurture argument for like the rest of everything else. That's a
Yeah.
fuck. I did not think I would be going into this deep of a conversation. Fucking
How
talk
long have we been
about.
on for? Oh my god, an hour and a half almost. I need to hop off soon. I'm starving.
That's fair, man. I haven't eaten either. I'm gonna grab a bite. Let's. I want to get like one last word from her and get her like last thoughts on her things.
I want her to hop in more often because this is nice. I like this.
Yo, 100%. You know what?
There's one smart people. There's one smart person out of three, so that works
Yo, that's
out.
always helpful. It's always good to have one smart person once in a while. I don't know, like if she follows us, I don't know if it'll give her like a notification if we go live. I
I think
hope
it
it
does.
does. Okay, so that's good. It's like hopefully like whenever she sees whenever like notifications, she'll like hop on. Um, but yeah, no, it's always nice to talk about like psychology. I really do love talking about the human mind, but that's mostly because I'm Buddhist and like a lot of our
No
philosoph.
way. Are you actually?
Oh, you didn't know that? I thought you
I
fucking
didn't
knew.
know that.
Oh
No.
shit. Yeah, no,
No
I'm
shit.
Buddhist, right? But like a lot of like because Buddhism can be split into two things of religion and philosophy, and the
Yeah.
philosophical aspect is more like looking at the mind, looking at
Yes.
how
Yes.
certain things, and I'm like I love that shit.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
love having a psychologist. I'm pretty. She is a psychologist, right? She is a doctor, right?
She can probably do that.
Yeah, we're just gonna say she's a psychologist to make the shit easier for us. But like I loved talking about you about that shit. Ooh.
Peace out, guys. It's Pancake Day in the UK, so I'm gonna go make some pancakes. Goodbye.
Yo, what the fuck? She has a good like call off too.
Yep.
Fucking goes to go make pancakes.
Yep.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna
Well,
go make pancakes now.
that was a great conversation.
Yeah,
If you're
that
still
really was.
listening, you had a good time. Hope you can hop in
Yo,
again. Whenever we're on next. So.
yo, 100% hope she can hop on again. That was a good. I mean, I would love to learn more about that kind of stuff, about like epigenetics and the diagnosis, yeah, whatever the fuck that was. Some cool ass shit. But I guess we'll hop off now. So I'll upload this tonight, probably like technically tomorrow morning, 12 a.m. because I'm a lazy fucker and I usually do this shit like at 10 p.m. I start working on it. But it'll be up. I'll try to make it look more fancy. Maybe I'll put like I'll like try to find like some intro music, throw in some nice intro music, maybe put like some end credit shit. I'll put a little bit effort into it.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I feel.
Yep.
But
But
anyways,
good conversation today. Good
yeah,
conversation. I like
100%,
today's.
man.
Yeah.
I've liked our last couple of ones. We've had some
Yeah.
like good ones, really, like the last one and this one now. Fuck, but every time I come into these conversations, I never know what to expect. It's always different.
Yeah.
But it's always fun. It's always great. I love this. But yeah, I guess to our 3 listeners right now, if you want to hear the full thing, because maybe you jumped in midway through, we have a YouTube channel. It is called I need to check it real quick because I don't
I don't
remember
know
the
what it's
actual.
called, but we'll
Yo,
link it. We'll link it in our stereo bios, so it's easier for
we
you
can
guys
do that
to.
shit. Wait, we can do that?
Yeah, I have a bio. I don't know about you. I
Oh
have a bio.
shit! Oh, yeah, I do have a bio. I didn't know
Hmm.
you could like link shit onto that.
Yeah, I get you. Just
But
throw the link in your bio.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like random stuff with somebody. Um, wait here. Let me open up YouTube real quick just so we can give an actual nice name. So it's called Random Stuff with Mara and Sid. So just check us out. We already have our last 2 streams. If you want to go check those 2 out, well, I'll be putting this one up tonight. Say you have like a topic you want us to talk about. Our email will be in our description for both of our other past videos. It'll be the description for this video. I have linked both of our Instagrams too, in case for some odd fucking reason you don't have email. You can, DM us on Instagram because hopefully
Or if you
have
want to talk to me
Instagram.
late at night, I'm open to that too.
Yo, you know what? 100%. You want to just talk about some random shit? I'm down to.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, yeah.
If I find
think
some good topics on our late night DMs, we might just throw those into our
Yeah.
show next time around.
I
So.
mean, we have like 3 topics we can talk about, but all 3 of them are very I don't know. One of them is very controversial, so I don't even want to try that one. But the other
I was
2 are
actually
like
looking forward to that one because
really.
that'd be interesting to talk about.
All right, okay. You know what? Next one we'll hit that one. All right.
Hopefully,
Here's a
we'll
little
get
sneak.
Mrs. Smarty Pants into it, and
I
she'll
would
probably have
love
a
to
lot of
hear.
insight.
I would love to hear the psychological aspect of that topic because I don't understand
Absolutely. Yep.
it. Like,
Yep.
yeah. Okay. So if you guys are gonna tune into our next one, we do not know when the fuck that will be. It'll probably be
Thursday,
tomorrow.
probably Thursday.
Maybe Thursday. Who knows? You know
Thursday.
what? All I can tell you guys, if you're listening right now, is to follow us, and hopefully you'll get a notification when we go online. But it'll be a very controversial topic. We would love to have a lot more listeners for that one because I would
I
love
want a
to
lot
have.
of female. I want a lot of female listeners to give their insight on that stuff.
Yeah, I know. Just I want listeners from like all sides of the spectrum because this is one topic that I feel that especially people who are against it are very like underspoken. They don't like to talk out about it because they fear being attacked by the other side. So I want everybody's like opinion on this because this is a big topic to me, especially because to me personally, I fucking hate it, and so I'm happy that I get the area to talk about it. But yeah, hopefully we see you 4 people who are listening right now later, and whoever watches our YouTube video once this goes on. Hope you guys enjoy. And I think that's all. Anything you wanted to say before we close this thing off?
Nope. I'll see you all next week or next show.
Next show, man. All right. See you guys. I guess maybe on Thursday. Peace
Thursday
out
sounds
and
good.
take care of your fucking selves, guys, please.
Later. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you.